Welcome aboard to today's whale watching tour. My name is Sarah and I will be your guide today. Please keep your legs and arms inside the boat at all times. And keep your eyes peeled for any whales.
Where are the whales?
I don't see any
where
whales.
Are they? This is so disappointing.
Maybe today is not the day. I was really hoping we would see some.
Look! A whale!
Well, that was a success. Thanks for choosing Kaikoura Whale Tours.
I can't believe we just saw a whale.
That was so cool.
Did you get a picture?
I forgot my camera.
Oh no, we'll have to go again and take a picture next time.
So, you guys see any whales?
Yeah, we actually did. Right at the end of the tour. It was incredible. Look, I can still see it over there.
Hello, my name is Phoenix, and I am a fisheries officer with the DFO in this area. It is my understanding that a whale was just spotted in these waters. Am I correct?
It's true. I saw it.
As you may know, the whale population in this area is being monitored, and whale safety is taken very seriously. In accordance with the Fisheries Act and Protection of Marine Mammals, including Canada's at-risk whales, this zone, where's my thing? Where'd it go? This zone is now closed for a minimum of 15 days for the safety of the whales.
Wait, like completely closed? I have traps out there. How am I supposed to make money to provide my family if I can't fish for the next 15 days?
I can hardly afford to miss one day, let alone 15. This is our livelihood. This is how I provide for my family.
I understand, I do, but the risk of whale entanglement is too much of a risk concerning the current right whale population. Even if they were injured but not killed, they could haul away all your traps and in turn be lost out at sea. In other words, your traps become ghost traps. And then you don't make any money anyways. Whales could end up injured, or worse, killed. Just look at this data. This zone closure must happen.
Hello, I'm Stephen Jones, the Chief Business Development Officer for Ashored Innovations. Ashored Innovations was founded by Aaron Stevenson and Ross Arsenault as part of a project they completed during their studies at St. Mary's University. At the time, in 2018, an alarming number of whales were being killed or injured due to entanglements, so they decided to design and create a device that could prevent whale entanglements. Together, they created the Rope on Command system. We are currently recruiting people who are passionate about protecting our environment, who stay curious, are persistent, and who love learning new things.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Catherine. Growing up in Shelburne, Nova Scotia, I became very passionate about marine biology. I'm actually studying biology and environmental impact assessment at Dalhousie University. I've always been interested in the human impacts on the environment. I've completed 4 terms of environmental management with Fisheries and Ocean Canada, but I like the sound of this. I think it's time to step into a more hands-on position that works with my passion of environmental sustainability.
Interesting. Have you ever worked in technology or trades?
No, but I'm a fast learner. I'm flexible and adaptable in the workplace, and I'm happy to learn and take on different roles from day to day, and I'm very invested in protecting our oceans and the marine animals who live there.
Well, we could definitely use someone like you. If you're interested, I would like to invite you to join our team at Ashored Innovations.
Really? I would love to have this opportunity.
We're extremely lucky to have you. And just so you know, Rachel Harrison, who is truly a jack of all trades, will also be joining our team. Rachel has a wealth of experience she is bringing to the table for Ashored. She graduated from Bishop's University with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Political Science and Economics. She's worked on 6 continents and in 15 countries with various global energy and fishing companies. She will help us with sales, marketing, competition analysis, demos, customer support. The list is endless. She is bringing a diverse perspective and knowledge of business cultures, as well as her general expertise. It is so great to be part of empowering young women and non-binary youth to explore careers in science, engineering, trades, and technology. Yeah!
Safety, everybody!
Special ropes and connectors have been designed to break if a whale gets entangled. Or this attachment swivel that can stand up to 600 pounds. Or this clip that is designed to break at 1,700 pounds.
All of these options help prevent whale entanglement, but they still result in ocean pollution and the loss of catching gear, also known as ghost traps. Ashored's Rope on Command and Atlas Trap Mapping app is the answer to all of these problems.
Let Ashored Innovations remove the stresses of whale entanglement and zone closures from your life with Ashored's Moby modular ocean-based instrument. Not only does this innovative design minimize whale entanglement and loss of gear, but it also prevents theft of your catching gear.
First of all, it is completely safe for whales, as well as other marine animals. Well, except for the lobsters and crabs it's helping them catch, that is. With our technology, the traps can rest at the bottom of the ocean, and their nets, ropes, and buoys are all safe inside a steel cage.
No line is released until the moment you are ready to bring up the traps. That signal is sent via a sound signal that is sent through the water very quickly, so as to reduce noise pollution for animals. And that sound is completely unique to each fishing vessel, so no one else can get your catch.
I guess I'll have to purchase some of that gear.
The beauty is, you don't have to replace all your gear. If your traps are connected, we can attach just one Moby unit to the end. Basically, anywhere you currently have a buoy, you would use a Moby unit. And there are also grants in place for funding, and we can help you apply for them.
That sounds alright. Say I have a friend from Millbrook. What's the Mi'kmaq perspective on all this?
Actually, I was talking with Matthew Matt from Millbrook, and he says our community applied for the grants. And the twofold comes into play here. Our Moby device supports the concept of new twofold by promoting sustainability and considering the balance of our world as a system.
I think it's important to note that regulations are already in place to protect the right whales and our ocean's health. The Minister of Fisheries and Oceans and the Canadian Coast Guard announced new requirements for non-pendant and fixed gear fisheries in Atlantic Canada and Quebec to adopt gear modifications to alleviate whale entanglements. If a technology such as Moby exists and is successful, it makes sense to start transitioning to this style of gear now, before it becomes mandated for all fishers.
I've been fishing my whole life. My father, grandfather, and great-great-grandfather were all fishermen. We have been fishing our whole lives. I've been doing this the same way for years. You know how the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes, but only 336 North Atlantic right whales remain worldwide, and fishing gear entanglements are an unnecessary risk. As of now, when a right whale is detected in the Bay of Fundy, Gulf of St. Lawrence, or Roseway Basin, an area around it, approximately 2,000 kilometers square, will close for 15 days. This in itself is harmful to you and your industry. If we can remove the risk of entanglements, those closures wouldn't need to happen, and you would still get to fish. But the change has to come from the industry so the regulations can be fully integrated.
I bet it's really complicated to operate this new gear, though.
It is a new system, but we offer sufficient one-to-one training and support. And with the Atlas software, you can see where your traps are and others in real time.
Yes, this is the future of fishing technology. Lost, discarded, and abandoned fishing gear results in 640,000 tons of ocean waste per year, making it the single largest contributing source to ocean pollution. This gear is the obvious solution to prevent that, not to mention the benefit of less marine animal entanglements. This does not only affect the right whales, but the turtles who are also entangled, and the crabs and lobsters who are being hauled off by the whales.
With whale-safe fishing gear, fishing is back on!
The coolest part about this job is that I'm always evolving and adapting to any problems that arise. And every day can be different. There are tons of opportunities and flexibility in this field. The wage varies depending on your educational background and professional development, but on average, the student wage is about $19.50 per hour, working 30 to 35 hours per week. As you can see, I work with a variety of parts of different types of technology. I even pour resin to make sure the Mobi doesn't break under extreme pressure. This is what I do every day. There are sometimes challenges, but we are always improving it through creative design. But I also enjoy my free time too. I've always loved being by the ocean. It is like a second home. But I'm also an avid hiker who loves to cook and bake and be surrounded by family.
We would like to say a huge thank you to Catherine and Rachel and everyone at Ashored for hosting us for the day and for teaching us how educated and determined women play an integral role in the future of sustainable oceans.